Hi, my name is Michael Nunneley, and welcome to Coffee Time. Today I want to talk about some of the higher compliments that I have received or been a part of, shall we say, since Omen Comics started. When I did a signing back a few months ago, and I got to meet a couple of kids that they were really interested in my comics and what I had going there, and so they were checking it out, and they got a couple of them and everything. But the really cool part happened when these kids found out that my artist, Awasika Tosin, is actually from Ibadan, Nigeria. That you could have seen the light switch go on in their head. Like, you could see it in their eyes. A life choice had just been made. They were suddenly inspired. They were like, "Oh, you mean I could just like be an artist? I could start drawing or writing and stuff like you guys, and I could get into comics that way." And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's great. If you want to do it, you totally should." And I was getting all excited with them, just being a part of it. I could feel the energy there. It was really awesome. Now, granted, they were particularly inspired by my artist and not me, but I was still, I don't know, I was adjacent to the compliment. And either way, I just felt really proud to even be a part of somebody being inspired to get into comics and be a creator too. That was particularly cool. One of the other compliments that I got that I'm going to discuss here in this particular video was about me directly, not necessarily Omen Comics, but how Omen Comics got to be started. I talked about that in the Making Lemonade video. Long story short, I took something that was kind of tossed to the side, and I made something of it. And anyway, taking control of the situation and deciding to do something with it, and not allow myself to just sit and wallow in the situation that had happened to me, inspired a man to actually take charge of his own life and to seize control of the things that he could seize control of, and that he was impressed by the fact that I had made lemonade out of that situation, and that my doing so made him believe that he could do that for himself. And I honestly can't think of a greater compliment. I mean, I want people to be entertained by my comics and stuff, and I hope they love them as much as I do. But to actually inspire somebody to do something positive with their life, or to get involved as a creator, it touches me even now. Still thinking about it, that I went through that. One last one I want to do again at another signing I was at. A high school kid, had come up, and he had actually already read about me online before he came up. And so, he came up, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Michael Nunneley. I'm the creator and writer of Omen Comics." And he's like, "Yeah, I know. I know everything about you. I've already read all about you online." And I'm immediately like silenced. I'm like, wow, okay, what's going on? And he proceeds to tell me that he's actually doing this book report on getting into making comics, and he's using me as an example because I've inspired him to want to be a comic book writer just like me. And oh my, holy crap, that was awesome. That was just really, really cool. Anyway, I guess long story short, if I can do anything with what it is that I'm doing, I want to affect people's life in a positive way, and I want them to perhaps be inspired by the struggles that I've gone through and by the successes that I've had. Anyway, I hope you don't mind the little personal note there. I kind of wanted to get that off my chest. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and you have a good one.